Witam wszystkich serdecznie. W dzisiejszym odcinku, tak jak widzicie, gierka, która powstała dzięki dotacjom na Kickstarterze. RPG z krwi i kości w starym stylu. Zobaczmy sobie. Encased.
1971. We woke up in a different world, where the Cold War ended along with the Vietnam carnage. All because of the Dome. The Dome. A territory full of anomalous artifacts, phenomena, and organisms. We still don't know what it is. An alien city? Some kind of a testing ground or storage? Whatever it is, no living thing trapped under the dome can escape it. Yet even this did not stop the research. The major powers created the Cronus Mega Corporation to develop and explore the dome. Its secrets became a lucrative business. The Spires station was built on top of the dome to export the artifacts and import supplies and personnel. The city of Crystal Sands grew at the foot of the dome, eventually becoming a major transportation hub. All this required thousands of employees, and there was no shortage of candidates. Romantics, pragmatists, and adventurers of all trades swarmed recruiting centers around the globe, seeking jobs at Cronus. You were one of those people. In 1976, your application was approved, and you went under the dome towards the future. Whether a good one or a bad one, only time will tell.
Ciekawie się zapowiada. Muzyczka fajna. Trzymana w takich klimatach. Jeszcze w roku odpowiednio. Pamiętajcie, że pomimo, że to wymyślona historia z sci-fi, to jest rok 76, tak? Dobra, co my tu możemy zrobić? Weźmy sobie dziewuszkę. Niech będzie. Coś tu nam się dużo klonuje różnych rzeczy. Dobra, tutaj mamy jakieś skille. A tu mamy jakieś gadżety, widzę.
A man with a mustache and a blue jumpsuit is standing at the window, studying the construction site below through the occasional break in the clouds. His badge reads Igor Patan, planner. The blue taps on the glass with one finger and gestures you to come and take a look. Seems like he doesn't speak English.
Tego pana mamy z głowy.
A young, dark-haired woman is staring through the illuminator, her gaze glued to the slowly approaching desert. She's whispering softly.
We've crossed the border. No way back now.
She turns to you. The shiny badge on her white jumpsuit reads Tomoko Kimura, physiologist. As the woman takes in your black uniform, her smile fades.
There are 6 people in this capsule. 2 of them in black jumpsuits. Not a statistically significant sample, but the trend is evident.
She says with a squint. Kimura shakes her head disapprovingly and turns back to the illuminator.
This place is a scientific treasure trove, and you're treading all over it in your jackboots, blowing up doors that are thousands of years old, acting like you own this world. What devilment.
Kimura isn't impressed.
Protecting us from the dome, really. And who's going to protect the dome from you?
Jakaś dziwna ta Takemura.
A guy wearing thick spectacles thrusts out a sweaty hand.
Monty James, Silverwing.
He glances down at your badge.
Ah, it's you. I found your file extremely interesting. And your CV, wonderful. Inspiring, really. When I had the opportunity to look over the files of my future colleagues, I couldn't resist. I don't want to sound boastful, but silver level clearance has its advantages.
Monty winks. Monty makes a ring with his thumb and forefinger.
You were number 63,784 on the waiting list, but you were lucky enough to get into the dome after only 16 months. Besides that, zero, nada, absolutely nothing. You're a dark horse for both the Foundation and myself. How exactly did you end up in this wing?
The Silver peers at you more closely.
Wait. Let me guess. Are you a mercenary? French Foreign Legion, right? Fought in
Fajnie,
Africa,
że jest
Latin
pełen
America.
voice acting jak na razie.
I know. You don't like to talk about it.
An uncomfortable silence rises between you, and Monty abruptly changes the subject. He taps the narrow illuminator panel with one finger.
Look, there's a storm rising. The lightning is strange. Green. Should lightning be green? This is my first sandstorm.
No dobra. Stało nam jeszcze
Badge on
dwóch
the orange's
delikwentów.
chest reads Quentin Bisley, laborer. He eyes your black uniform and quickly turns away.
Nie chce z nami gadać, patrzcie.
A tall woman is watching an ad playing on the monitor, arms crossed. The polished to a shine badge on her black overalls reads Elsa Olafson, Security Service. She glances at you and offers her hand in a businesslike manner.
Greetings. Please take all necessary precautions. By that I mean, don't turn your back on him.
Elsa nods at the orange.
I just follow orders. Even if his crime was embezzlement, I have to keep him cuffed. Those are the rules.
Olafson shrugs in a sharp, mechanical way, as if racking the slide of an assault rifle.
Our friends from the administration didn't deign to inform me about this man's record. Could be I'm escorting a serial killer. It's corporate policy, you know.
She gives the Silver a vengeful look.
Ciekawe, czy będziemy się przeplatać potem losami z nimi, na pewno. Jest jakiś kluczowy moment.
Stopping by the door's porthole, you watch as the ground slowly approaches. It looks brown-black through the tinted glass and smoky blue at the horizon. It almost seems like the clouds are pulling apart there. You peer into the rusty clouds of dust blowing along a dirt road leading south. The southern sector. Every black winger has heard the whispers about Operation Simoom, a major offensive under preparation since the early days of development of the dome. Cronus is recruiting troops capable of capturing the southern territory, an area heavily guarded by the Forefathers' defense systems.
No, widzę, że lore będzie rozbudowany dosyć w tej grze. Fajnie, lubię takie RPG.
Just as you're about to move away from the window, you notice a whirlwind beginning to form above the ochre plain. The gathering storm drifts unhurriedly above the desert, a crown of green lightning flashing at its core. Clearly no ordinary weather.
Powiem wam, że przeoczyłem gdzieś tą grę, a widzę, że zapowiada się ciekawie.
You freeze by the window, unable to avert your gaze. The outlines of the landing site, blurred by clouds of dust, appear behind the greenish glass of the porthole. The capsule shudders as the braking devices engage.
Czyli lądujemy gdzieś na powierzchni planety, jadąc windą jakąś, rozumiem. Wszystko jest turowe, widzicie, punkty akcji się zużywa. Ale na razie jest to historia, więc nic tu się nie dzieje. Tu mamy jakiegoś gościa, pogadajmy.
Come here. Come on now. You'll miss everything.
A cheerful man in a white lab coat grabs you by the sleeve. A badge reading Ludovico Nuzzi, scientific analyst, export department, dangles loosely on his clean uniform, which still smells pungently of washing powder.
Look over there.
He points upward with a sharp, wide gesture and hands you his field binoculars. You raise the binoculars.
Oglądamy burzę.
Under fourfold magnification, the whirling cloud above the rust-colored plains looks even stranger. Its core glows with flickering green light and flashes rhythmically, and that rhythm seems to form a complicated... Nazi bends close to your ear.
Fascinating. Do you want me to bring some filters? If we intercept the red and blue spectrums, we'll see something amazing. It's like a signal, some kind of message.
The scientist looks blankly at you, then down at his lab coat.
Ah, this? This?
He lets out a blaring laugh. Ludovico points at the building behind him.
I work in Concord Station, categorizing relics. My job is to classify them by rarity. Then the blues package them, silvers issue the documentation, and oranges move them to the cargo capsule. Just like the one you arrived in.
Nazi points upward.
Then the capsule takes the relics way up there, all the way to the spire, then to Crystal Sands by the funicular. They get auctioned off and turned into money. It's not like I endorse this, but we all like ourselves a good paycheck, right?
He offers you his binoculars once again.
Do you want to have a look at the spire? It's amazing. But then you can look at the spire anytime. Now that sandstorm, that's what's truly amazing.
Nazi looks from you to the capsule and to the landing terminal. He flings his arms up.
Oh, mi scusi. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. You'd better get going or you'll be late for checking.
No, gierka na długie godziny, podejrzewam.
And the storm is growing stronger. Yeah, the storm is growing stronger.
The white mutters in fascination, eyes glued to
Czy
his
taki odcinek statyczny, ale to jest taki RPG po prostu.
And I was starting to get bored. Come back again.
Jesteśmy w środku. Poszła. Już myślałem, że się zawiesiła gra. Mam ją przez heroika zapika. No wygląda spoko, bardzo fajnie. Dzień dobry. Już voice acting się skończył. Trzeba było to wszystko czytać, powiem wam niestety.
It was nice chatting.
Mr. Rayhead, would you bring me a cup of coffee, please?
Greetings, newcomer.
Colleague?
Come over
Well,
here and register,
never
please.
mind.
Tutaj
Cronus
mamy
Corporation
przejść.
reminds you. Please use a public terminal to access your account. Thank you.
No to są kibelki. Coś mamy? O, patrzcie, fajnie. Szczotkę możemy dźwignąć. Jak to się szybko bierze? Tej kol weźmiemy. Use, search. Fajnie. Lubię takie gierki, że trochę trzeba pochodzić, posprawdzać sobie różne rzeczy. To się może kiedyś przydać wszystko. Dobra, zrobimy. Dobra, chodźmy. Musiałem do ubikacji, nie? Locked.
The turnstile stops you with a warning button. The administrator taps on the glass.
Come here, please.
The employee glances at you and
No, to przez okienko.
the administrator
Dobra, dobra, gościu, wiem.
Dean, the music fades. Dean puts the tape recorder away.
No.
Dean frowns, irritated. Dean stabs him. Dean's hands hover over the key. You spell out your
Dobra,
free
damy mu
exit scan.
swoje
Dean
info.
snaps the docking. The administrator returns. Dean continues. Ray had not. Dean.
Nie będę czytał.
And finally,
Dean catches himself.
oh, and when you're done with your training,
The administrator. He
Jakiś
reaches for the
trening
tape
musimy
recorder as he's
przejść.
about.
I co, jeszcze mogę przejść? Nie mogę, patrzcie. Co to jest? A, stealth mamy, patrzcie. Dobra, ale gdzie mam iść? Tu nie mogę przejść, bo jest zamknięte. Nie mogę. Już mnie zarejestrował. Mogę iść. Kim ty jesteś? Administrator. Dobra. Tu mamy na czerwono, to nie możemy. Tu mamy zbrojmistrza jakiegoś. Zobaczmy, co on powie.
Behind the storage counter, you see a small.
Oh, what a...
Never taking the
Dobra,
full name
wiemy,
of the
wiemy,
silver
tak.
finally stopped. Maynard smiles at you. Sydney.
That's why...
He points. Sydney leans the
Tu
silver,
gierka widzę się
unfolding the
zapowiada fajnie. To na razie przebijam, żebyście się nie wynudzili na śmierć.
Sydney. What? Sydney leans on the
O,
counter.
patrzcie.
Honestly, lady, I'd sell you this entire place and give you an incredible discount if I could. I'm not the one who sets the prices.
Co to? Compounds. Nie wiem. Damy mu to. A to ile kosztuje? 300 golda. No dobra, to może nie, lepiej. Nic nie chcę od ciebie na razie. Dziękuję. Jak się z tego wychodzi? Dobra. Nara.
As you leave,
No to chodźmy tu. Nie mogę, zamknięte. Dobra, to muszę iść tu.
Anything urgent, Mr. Crutchcliffe?
Katarzyna, did you mark it as class 1 again instead of 2? Look,
Katarzynka jakaś tam jest, patrzcie.
this is the relic. It's a scientific.
Tu jest zamknięte. Use door. Tu jakiś gościu stoi.
I'll complain to the Silvers about that.
an engineer in a bright blue jacket is.
You're a newcomer, right?
Fajnie.
Technician slaps the door with one hand.
You have to wait until I'm done.
Penkovsky, he turns.
Dobra, to jest dużo naprawdę tego wszystkiego, powiem wam. Wejdźmy tu. Tutaj broń sprzedają. Dzięki.
A lean silver with thick black hair. As you approach, something really weird happens. All of the silver trill.
Here for the break.
The silver. Not wait, Andre. The silver.
Dobra.
Learned.
Co, nie dałeś mi nic? A jakbym teraz zrobił tak?
Hey, I saw that.
Aha, dobra, kumam. Jak się dostać tu? Do tej pani tędy. Way blocked. Ona jest zamknięta tutaj.
Smell of good tobacco wafts
Ło,
off this. The woman
patrzcie,
fixes
pozwalają
some
jej
copper
palić w
margarita
pracy.
thumb. She glanced. She present after racking the slide. Margarita continues to suck. Tukachenko pushes the black point. The armorer leaning over.
But before the training.
Czyli co, dostałem giwerkę pierwszą? Co to jest? Lockpick, patrzcie, mam. Ta gra naprawdę zapowiada się świetnie. Wiem, że może wam to na tą chwilę się nie podoba za bardzo, bo jest takie statyczne. Ale wierzcie mi, że ona będzie fajna, ta gra. Mogę tu wejść? Nie mogę. Patrzcie.
You're doing great. All right, off you go. I'll keep working on this lock because of that orange. Hey-o.
Vending machine. Ło! Dobra, ale wy mnie tutaj... Turety tu są jakieś, patrzcie. O, tu dużo skilli różnych. Ło, to jest fajna gra. Włamałem się. Zużyłem jedyny lockpick, który miałem. Dobra, tutaj coś mogę. Fajna gierka, powiem wam. Tu jest zamknięte. A tu? Mogę to sprawdzić. Kurczę, znowu szczotka tylko. Ajajaj, myślałem, że coś fajnego będzie.
Hello.
Co chcesz? Pomogę ci. Ucho. Dobra. 20 minut. Wiecie co, to dopiero się zaczyna. Ale powiem wam, że ten RPG no, zapowiada się świetnie. Kurczę. W takich fajnych klimatach jest. Zobaczcie, możemy skanować. Możemy coś wykopać standardowo. Jakieś skarby mamy. Tu nie przejdziemy. Zapowiada się naprawdę fajna gierka. Będę musiał się temu przyjrzeć, poczytać, bo powiem wam, że gdzieś mi umknęła. Dobra, na dzisiaj ode mnie to wszystko. Do zobaczenia.